Hi friends, after a small gap, this is your Anil Kumar. Once again, welcome to EduDivine. In the last episodes, we have discussed about the trigonometry, and in this episode, we will discuss a new concept, most important concept in mathematics, which is differentiation. Let's into the subject. The simplest meaning of differentiation is breaking something into real parts, and integration is the taking those real parts into together in a right order. The differentiation is the inverse of integration. In this episode, we will discuss about the differentiation. In later episode, we will discuss more about integration. Derivative. A function is said to be differentiable at x belongs to ab if the limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus fx by h is exist, then the limit is denoted by f dash x or df by dx. Here d by dx is known as the differential operator. The process of finding derivative is known as differentiation. By using the definition of differentiation, we can get a number of formulas. Let's have a look towards that formulas. The most important formulas of differentiation are follows. See, number 1, d by dx of x to power n is equal to n into x to power n minus 1. Here n belongs to real number. Number 2, these all are the trigonometric based formulas. See, d by dx of sin x equal to cos x. Number 3, d by dx of cos x equal to minus sin x. 4, d by dx of tan x equal to sec square x. 5, d by dx of cot x equal to minus cosec square x. 6, d by dx of sec x equal to sec x into tan x. 7, d by dx of cosec x equal to minus cosec x into cot x. These all are the important formulas of differentiation. The following are also known as the algebra of derivative. If u and v are the two differentiable function of x, then the formulas are: number 1, addition. If u plus v whole derivative is equal to derivative of u plus derivative of v. Number 2, u minus v whole derivative equal to derivative of u minus derivative of v. Number 3, u into v whole derivative is equal to derivative of u into v plus derivative of v into u. Number 4, u by v whole derivative is equal to derivative of u into v minus derivative of v into u by v square. These all are four most important formulas in algebra form of derivative. Now the derivative of exponential and logarithmic function. Number 8, derivative of a to power x is equal to ax ln a. 9, derivative of e to power x is equal to ax. 10, derivative of log x base a equal to 1 by x ln a. Derivative of ln x is equal to 1 by x. These all are the formulas in exponential and logarithmic form. Derivative of different functions such as derivative of composite function, derivative of inverse function, derivative of your inverse trigonometric function, etc. The derivative of each function we will discuss elaborately. Now the differentiation of a composite function. Example, see, the composite function is written as in the form of dy by dx is equal to, that may be written as dy by du into du by dx. Means if a function given, you have to find out dy by du and du by dx, then only we will get dy by dx. For example, see here, if y equal to x cube plus 2x minus 1 whole power 5. Now find out its dy by dx. Let's consider x cube plus 2x minus 1 is equal to u. Now this will become y equal to u to power 5. Here you have to find out dy by dx. dy by du means dy by du. How much? d by du of u to power 5. It is in the form of x to power n. You can write it as 5 into u to power n minus 1 means 5 minus 1 equal to 4. Similarly, we have to find out du by dx. Here u is given, du by dx means d by dx of u means how much? X cube plus 2x minus 1. It will become 3x square plus 2. It is your du by dx. Now dy by dx is equal to, see, this into this means how, what? 5 into u means this is x cube plus 2x minus 1 whole power 4 into 3x square plus 2. This is the differentiation of a composite function. If a composite function given, then like this if you do, then it is easy to solve it. Of a inverse function. See, the derivative of inverse function means if f of x is given a differentiable function of x, then we have to find out the df by dx inverse is 1 by df by dx. Here condition given df by dx is not equal to 0. For example, C means here x given, we have to find out the dy by dx. For example, here C, if x is given root y by root y plus 1, find out dy by dx. In this case, here x given, we have to find out dx by dy, convert its inverse, then we will get dy by dx. For example, see, x is how much? Root y, convert into 1 minus 1 by root y plus 1. Then we can find out easily dy by, here see, dx by dy is equal to, that is 0 minus d by dx of d by dy, not dx, d by dy of, it will become root y plus 1 to power minus 1. Then it will become minus of, it is in the form of x to power n, minus 1 into root y plus 1 whole power, and minus 1 means minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 into d by dy of root y. It will become, see, plus here it will become 1 by 2 means here root y plus 1 power whole 2, root y derivative is 1 by 2 root y. It is dx by dy. We need dy by dx. Then convert it, we will get 2 into root y plus 1 whole 2 into root y. Means here x is given, we have to find out the dy by dx. This is the differentiation of an inverse function. By using this method, we can solve different inverse functions. Now the derivative of an inverse trigonometric functions. Number 12, d by dx of sin inverse x is equal to 1 by square root of 1 minus x square. Here minus 1 less than x less than 1. Number 13, d by dx of cos inverse x is equal to minus 1 by square root of 1 minus x square. Here also same condition. Number 14, d by dx of tan inverse x is equal to 1 by 1 plus x square. Here x belongs to a real number. Number 15, d by dx of cot inverse x is equal to minus 1 by 1 plus x square. X belongs to real. Number 16, d by dx of sec inverse x is equal to 1 by mod of x into square root of x square minus 1. Here mod x greater than or equal to 1. See, number 17, d by dx of cosec inverse x is equal to minus 1 by mod of x into square root of x square minus 1. here mod x greater than equal to 1. These all are the derivative of a inverse trigonometric functions. Now one example of inverse trigonometric functions. For example, if y is given tan inverse sin square x, you have to find out dy by dx. See, here given y, you have to find out dy by dx by using formula dy by dx. D by dx of y means here what? Tan inverse sin square x. See, this is in the form of d by dx of tan inverse x. Tan inverse x means what? 1 by 1 plus x square. Here put 1 by 1 plus x square. X square means what? This is x sin square x whole square. Now again derivative of d by dx of, again this completed in chain rule by sin square x derivative. Now see, it will become 1 by 1 plus sin 4th x, and this will become d by dx of sin square x means 2 sin x into d by dx of sin x. It will become 1 by 1 plus sin 4th x 2 sin x d by dx of sin x equal to cos x. It will become sin 2x by 1 plus sin 4th x. This is one example. Now the methods of differentiation. There are several methods to solve differentiation, but for our consideration we will consider certain methods. Number 1, differentiation by using substitution. Number 2, differentiation by using logarithm. 3, differentiation of a implicity function. Number 4, differentiation of a parametric function. Fifth number is your differentiation with respect to another function. We will discuss about each method with an example. Number 1, differentiation by substitution. For example, differentiate y is equal to cos inverse 4x cube minus 3x. You have to differentiate, means find out dy by dx. See here, let take x equal to cos theta. Now here theta equal to cos inverse x. See here y is equal to how much? Cos inverse 4x cube means cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. Y is equal to cos inverse, as you know, 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta means it is cos 3 theta. It is the formula of cos 3 theta. Now y will become cos inverse cos theta means only to 3 theta. Here y is equal to 3. Theta means how much? Cos inverse x. Now we have to find dy by dx. 3 is 3. Now dy by dx of cos inverse x. We will get 3 by d by dx of cos inverse x means here minus, we will get square root of 1 minus x square. This is dy by dx is equal to minus 3 by 1 minus x square. This is the example for differentiation by substitution. Now the example of differentiation by using logarithm. For example, y is given x to the power sin x. In this type of question, we have to take logarithm on both sides. Now taking logarithm on both sides, taking logarithm on both sides. Log y is equal to log of x to the power sin x. It will become log y. It is in the form of log x to power a log x means sin x log x. Now differentiate with respect to x both sides, then we will get d by dx of log y is equal to d by dx of sin x into log x. Sin x into log x. Now see, d by dx of log y means 1 by y into dy by dx. It is in the form of ub. We have to solve sin x into d by dx of log x plus log x into d by dx of sin x. Now see, dy by dx here there, dy by dx is equal to y, keep that side, sin x. d by dx of log x means 1 by x plus log x. d by dx of sin x means cos x. It will become y means what? X to the power sin x into sin x by x plus log x cos x. In this type of question we can solve by using logarithm on both sides. If exponent also given, you have to solve by using this method. This is the example of differentiation by using logarithm. Now the example of differentiation of an implicity function. Here see, a function given implicit function x square plus y square minus a square is equal to 0. We have to find dy by dx. In this case we have to do, see, x square plus y square is equal to a square. Taking logarithm on both sides, dy by dx x square plus y square d by dx of a square. Remember one thing, the differentiation of any constant is always 0. Now it will become, see here it is u plus b form. We can write it as d by dx of x square plus d by dx of y square. As you know, constant 0. Now it will become x to the power n means n into x to the power n minus 1. N means 2 into x to the power n minus 1 means it will be 2 minus 1, 2. 2 minus 1 is 1, 2x plus 2y into again derivative of y is equal to 0. Now it will become dy by dx is equal to, this 2x will go that side, that will become minus 2x by 2y. 2 to cancel, we will get minus y by x. dy by dx equal to minus y by x. By using this method we can solve a implicity functions. Now the differentiation of a parametric function. Parametric function means x given, y given, we have to find out dy by dx. For example, see here, x is a cos theta, y is a sin theta. We have to find out dy by dx. First find out dx by d theta, means how d by d theta of a cos theta, a constant outside, d by d theta of cos theta. It will become a d by d theta of cos theta equal to minus sin theta. It is minus a sin theta. Similarly, y is given, dy by d theta is equal to d by d theta of a sin theta. if a taking common, d by d of sin theta means cos theta. Now we have to find dy by dx. How it will become? Dy by d theta by dx by d theta. Then it will become this by this. It will become a cos theta by minus a sin theta. A cancels, we will get cos by sin means minus cot theta. This is the form of parametric function. Now the example of a differentiation with respect to another function. Now here differentiate tan inverse x with respect to a function cos inverse x. This is also a type of parametric. See here, take y is equal to tan inverse x and z equal to cos inverse x. Here we have to find out dy by dz. Don't think derivative means dy by dx only. It may be dy by dz, dy by ds, all. Means that y must be variable of x, y, z, that depends upon the variable. Here see, find out first dy by dx. dy by dx of tan inverse x. Derivative of tan inverse x equal to 1 by 1 plus x square. Similarly here see, z is given dz by dx. d by dx of cos inverse x. Cos inverse x means minus 1 by square root of 1 minus x square. Now we have to find dy by dz, means this by this. Then it will become dy by dz. It will become this 1 by 1 plus x square whole divided by minus 1 by square root of 1 minus x square. It will become minus square root of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square. This is the differentiation of tan inverse x with respect to cos inverse x. By using this method, we can solve a function with respect to another function. Now the second order derivative. Second order derivative means taking derivative two times. Here I will discuss one example here. See, y is equal to sin inverse x whole square is given. You have to prove that this is 1 minus x square into y2 minus x y1 minus 2 is equal to 0. We have to prove this one. This is a second order derivative. See here, y is given sin inverse x whole square. First derivative, dy by dx, we can write it as y1. Now dy by dx of this one, this will become 2 sin inverse x dy by dx of sin inverse x. It is the formula of sin inverse x is here y1 is equal to 2 sin inverse x. This one is 1 minus x square, square root of 1 minus x square. This square root will become this side. Then we will get y1 into square root of 1 minus x square is equal to 2 sin inverse x. Now squaring on both sides, we will get y1 square into 1 minus x square is equal to 2 square 4 sin inverse x whole square. In this place we can write it 4 sin square means y. Now taking derivative, we will get 2 y1 y2 means first derivative y1, second derivative y2 into this one UV method plus y1 square into 1 derivative 0 minus x square means 2x is equal to 4 y1. Now here taking 2y1 common, then we will get y1 into 1 minus x square plus naught minus xy1 is equal to here 2 into 2y1, 2y1 2y1 cancel, we will get y1 into 1 minus x square minus xy1 is equal to, you have to keep 2 minus this side 0. This is our proof. We have to prove y1 into 1 minus x square minus xy1 minus 2 equal to 0. This is the second order derivative. In this method we can solve a number of problems. Now the successive differentiation of some standard functions. Successive means nth derivative, up to nth derivative. See here, if y is given x plus b to power m belongs to real. y1 if you take, it is in the form x to power m into x plus b, m minus 1 into a. Similarly y2, m into m minus 1 ax plus b, m minus 2 a square. Similarly if you take up to yn, you will get yn equal to m into m minus 1, m minus 2 up to m minus n plus 1 into ax plus b whole power m minus n into a to power n. The final formula is for dn, the nth derivative of ax plus b to power m is equal to m factorial a to power n ax plus b to power m minus 1 by m minus n factorial. Here n less than equal to m. If n greater than, it will become 0. Similarly, we can get one more two formulas. See here, number 18. 18 is here, nth derivative of 1 by ax plus b. If m equal to minus 1, then it will become 1 by ax plus b. It will is equal to nth derivative of 1 by ax plus b is equal to minus 1 to power n into n factorial into a to power n by ax plus b to power n plus 1. Similarly, 19th derivative of e to power ax, nth derivative, e to power ax into an. These all are the some standard functions. Standard functions, the successive differentiation of some standard functions. By using this formula, we can solve the nth derivative of a function. Now the last concept, which is most important concept in differentiation, which is your Leibniz theorem. Leibniz theorem is nothing but if u and v are two differentiable function having nth derivative, then the uv is also a differentiable function. We have to find out the u with nth derivative. That is your Leibniz theorem. The Leibniz theorem is see uv to nth derivative is equal to u nth derivative into b plus ncr u n minus 1th derivative into b1 plus nc2 u n minus 2th derivative into v2 up to ncr u n minus r vr is plus u vn. This is your Leibniz theorem. Now using Leibniz theorem, we will solve one question here. Find yn if y is equal to x square into sin x. Here u is sin x and v is your x square. Now uvn, first is your what? un. Un means sin x and b x square, and c1 un minus 1 means sin x n minus 1. The derivative v2 is equal to x square 2x. Third is nc2 sin x n minus 1 into 2x derivative 2. Now put that derivatives here. X square sin nth derivative of sin x is equal to sin n pi by 2 plus x. X square sin n pi by 2 plus x plus 2n. nc1 means n. X 2n x sin n minus sin x n minus 1 is equal to n minus 1 pi by 2 plus x. Similarly, plus for third term, ncr means n into n minus 1 by 2. Here 2, this 2 and this 2 will cancel. We will get n minus 1 into sin n minus 2th derivative is equal to sin n minus 1 pi by 2 plus x. This is the example of Leibniz theorem. By using Leibniz theorem, we can solve number of nth derivative concepts. Friends, this is all about today's differentiation concept. Friends, once again I will remembering you, please like our channel, subscribe our channel, share our channel, press the bell icon to get new notifications. Friends, once again welcome to EduDivine. This is your Anil Kumar. Have a nice day. Thank you.